Hello and welcome to another edition of European Footballer Adda. We have been counting down to the group stages of World Cup 2026. So far, we have done the previews of Group A to G. If you have not seen them, I'll put the links for the same in the description below. Today, we do the preview for Group H. Group H is arguably one of the most fearsome draws in the whole tournament, topped by world's number one side. Spain arrives as the European champions and the planet's top ranked team, brimming with generational talent. Uruguay brings Marcelo Bielsa's relentless intensity and a squad packed with elite names. Saudi Arabia, the side that famously beat Argentina in 2022, are masterminded again by the great Hervé Renard. And Cape Verde, an archipelago of around 500,000 people, complete a remarkable debut story. The average FIFA group rank is around 37, but make no mistake, this is a group of two. This is your complete Group H preview coming up next. Let's dive in. So first up is Spain. Spain qualified as Euro 2024 champions and the world's number one ranked side, arriving as joint favorites for the trophy with a dazzling blend of youth and control. The key players includes obviously Lamine Yamal on the right wing, Pedri in the midfield, and Nico Williams on the left. Rodri anchors everything in midfield. Manager Luis de la Fuente sets up a possession-dominant 4-3-3 that suffocates opponent through Rodri and Pedri and unleashes Yamal and Williams in the wide areas. These are the two teenagers who could win the whole tournament on their own, and they are the most frightening wide pairing in this competition. Spain is expected to finish first here, and a semi-final run is a realistic possibility here. They are also a genuine contenders to lift the trophy. The next team is Uruguay, and that makes it a fascinating group of contrasts. Uruguay qualified comfortably from the CONMEBOL under Marcelo Bielsa, arriving transformed into one of South America's most intense, vertical and entertaining sides. Key players includes Federico Valverde, Darwin Núñez, Rodrigo Bentancur, and Ronald Araujo, who leads the defense. Manager Marcelo Bielsa demands a frenetic, high-pressing 4-3-3, or more accurately 3-3-1-3, that hunts the ball aggressively and attacks with relentless vertical speed. Bielsa has been a cult coach who has reinvented Uruguay's intensity and identity, and under him, Uruguay has gone from strength to strength. Darwin Núñez is electric, unpredictable, and capable of winning any games. And Valverde is somebody who is everywhere, a relentless world-class engine who drives the whole side. The expected position for Uruguay is 2. They would probably go into round of 16, and quarterfinal or even deeper is also possible given their talent and intensity. The next team is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia qualified through the AFC and arrives reunited with manager Hervé Renard, who masterminded their stunning win over Argentina at the 2022 World Cup. Key players include Salem Al Dawsari, winger and also a match winner, Firas Al Buraikan, the striker, Mohamed Kano in the midfield, and Nawaf Al Akidi, who guards the goal. Manager Renard sets up a brave, well-drilled 4-2-3-1 that defends with discipline, presses in bursts, and backs Al Dawsari to produce moments of magic. In 2022, Renard's side authored one of the World Cup's greatest ever shocks, beating Argentina. And Renard is considered one of the upset specialists. Few coaches prepare a giantling as well as he does. Even though there will be possibility of upsetting either Spain or Uruguay, but it's a thin one, and it is expected that Saudi Arabia will exit at number 3 position of this group. If they do move up because of goal difference, because of the number of goals that they score, there may be possible of scalping one more team in the round of 32. The final team here is Cape Verde. Cape Verde produced one of the qualifying's greatest stories, coming through the CAF path to reach a first ever World Cup as one of the smallest nations ever to do so. Key players include Ryan Mendes, Giovanni Cabral, Kenny Rocha Santos, and Vojina, who provides assurance in the goal. Manager Pedro Leitao sets up a compact, energetic 4-3-3 or a 4-4-2 that defends in a disciplined block and competes physically and counters at pace. At a nation of 500,000, Cape Verde is one of the tiniest countries ever to reach a World Cup. They are the surprise package of AFCON, and they have been regular continental overachievers who fears nobody. There's nothing to lose will free them of all the expectation against their 3 bigger teams, other teams in the group, and they can play with joy. Even though that their expected position is 4th and a group stage exit is likely. Now, to summarize, Spain are the best team in the group and among the best on earth. Topping even this brutal draw is expected, and they arrive as one of the leading candidates for the title. Uruguay have the squad and the coaching to go far in any group. Even in this draw, they should reach the knockouts, where Bielsa's intensity makes them a dangerous opponent. Saudi Arabia are organized, motivated, and led by a proven giant killer manager, Hervé Renard. Progression from this group is a long shot, but writing off a Renard side entirely would be foolish. Cape Verde are spirited, organized, and quick, but rank outsider in this toughest group of all. Their story is the achievement of result against this field would be a bonus. That wraps up Group H for us, a Group H preview in this episode. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Group I is coming up next, and the storylines only get bigger from here. This is European Footballer Adda, your home for football analysis.